Last week we did a hidden history on Fallout 4, even though the game's not out yet. Some of you noticed. Damn you. You caught us, okay? We just wanted you to watch our video, man. And click the little link and get excited that you'd be a smarty pants going into Fallout 4. Plus, making people mad at clickbait titles fills the void inside of me where my soul should be. Just like part 1, be warned, there will be some minor spoilers for Fallout 4. Maybe the dog's been dead the whole time. Or Dumbledore kills Snape? Yeah, I don't know. One very cool looking landmark that we know will be in Fallout 4 is a USS Constitution. This landmark is a real-life old Ironside ship that was used by the United States Navy starting in 1797. It is most famous for playing a pivotal role in the War of 1812, where it is responsible for the destruction of 5 British warships. The ship was so badass, in fact, that it was kept in active duty until 1881, almost a full 85 years after its launch. Now it stands as the oldest commissioned Navy vessel in the world. In Fallout 4, it appears that the ship has been outfitted with some kind of dual rocket engines, giving it the ability to fly. If you really want to prove your Fallout fandom, you can go visit it at the Boston Navy Yard, where the interior of the ship is currently being restored. We can't promise you any rocket engines, though. I think it's pretty safe to say that everyone loves Dogmeat, right? Some good news for dog fans everywhere is that this dog will be the most realistic and adorable dog so far in the franchise. This is all thanks to River, a real-life German Shepherd that was used to model the canine's movement and behavior. River is actually owned by Michelle Burgess, wife of Joel Burgess, one of the head designers of both Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. Oh crap, did I say Burgess wrong? Is it Burgess? Burgess? Everyone's gonna yell at me for getting it wrong. No one really knows who really dropped the first bomb on October 23rd, 2077. Many gamers are hoping that Fallout 4, which opens in a pre-war world, will shed some more light and answer a few of Fallout's long-standing mysteries, though I wouldn't hold my breath. One possible answer to that question actually comes from an obscure source, the script for the canceled Fallout movie, written when Interplay owned the franchise in 1998. The script was written by Brent Friedman, who would go on to write episodes of Star Trek Enterprise and serve as one of the writers on Halo 4. Although not canon, the film script states that the first bomb was not dropped by China, North Korea, or any other country, but by a Vault-Tec executive, who was trying to prove that his prophecy of nuclear annihilation was real. Again, this isn't official canon, but it gives fans an interesting insight into one of the possible causes of the Great War. It was a pretty huge deal when Bethesda announced that a few very lucky gamers would be able to own their very own Pip-Boy 3000. After all, what item screams Fallout more than a Pip-Boy? It has appeared in one form or another in every single game of the franchise. What some of you might not know, though, is that it also appeared in a non-Fallout game as well. Players of Team Fortress 2 may have received a Pip-Boy in that game by purchasing a copy of Fallout New Vegas before 2011. So does that mean that Team Fortress and Fallout are set in the same universe? Sure, why not? Time for one of your comments. Taco Man brought up a really interesting and popular fan theory that we knew we just had to get to eventually. The theory goes that maybe Vault Boy's smiling thumbs up is not quite as innocent as it appears. Many textbooks and public service films from the 1950s, like Duck and Cover, told Americans to use their thumb to judge whether a nuclear blast was close enough to harm them with radiation. If the blast was above their thumb, it was time for them to run for their life for the nearest piece of kindling. This theory is supported by the fact that Vault Boy is winking, because maybe he's not winking at all. Maybe he's just seeing if he's about to die. If that's the case, hey, at least he's going out smiling. Man, it's kind of depressing. So, I guess we'll switch over to our bad comment showcase, which comes from Zed Orda this week. Zed says, I would like to see a hidden history video about Shower with Your Dad Simulator 2015, an indie game that's on Steam. What makes this comment so amazing is that he's not lying. This is a completely real game which you can actually purchase on Steam right now. And now we all have to live with that knowledge forever. See? Sometimes bad comments aren't bad because what the person wrote is bad, but because the truth that they reveal is just too painful. Thanks for that, Zed. Last week I gave y'all a Fallout Hidden History question to answer about John Henry Eden. Here's a refresher. In Fallout 3, John Henry Eden says that he grew up in rural Kentucky and had a dog named Honey. I asked you what you thought this was a reference to, and you guys got it! John Henry Eden is an amalgam of all the best presidents the United States had to offer. Apparently all the ones that were pro-genocide. Anyway, one of our very own United States presidents, Abraham Lincoln, was born in Kentucky. In fact, Eden goes on to say that he traveled from Knob Creek to Hogganville, and Lincoln was born in, you guessed it, Hogganville. But there's more to it than that. And the rest of you made sure the bases were covered, because remember, there's the dog named Honey. Well, Clarkson, Kentucky, which is a bit west of Hogganville, has a Honey Fest on the last Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of September. Boom! Knowledged. So here's your trivia question for next week. In the Fallout New Vegas Gunrunners Arsenal DLC, you can complete a special challenge by killing Mr. House with a golf club. What's the challenge, and what is it a reference to? Leave your answer in the comment section below and show us how freaking smart you are. After you do that, shoot the video a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Jesus, if you haven't yet, what's wrong with you? It's one button, right there. It doesn't even ask you to confirm. Boom, click, done. It's over.